Hi, Jeanette Phil here from When Do You Wait. Hope you're all alright. In this episode we travel through some of the most deserted parts of Spain. We come across some pretty major road constructions and I find out how rosin's made, so I will share it with you. Enjoy. Then.
Morning.
Enjoyed it here, haven't we?
Yeah.
3 days. 3 days apiece.
Yeah.
Not so many dogs, one well-behaved one.
Jack caught a couple of lizards,
Oh,
lizard's tail and a mouse and a shrew and...
He was juggling with that poor little mouse. I got it off him, but...
When he came back with a tail to show
he was
you.
so excited
He was so excited, tail was up, his tail was up and everything. It was wiggling like mad in his mouth and he could keep hold of it. And then you came and looked and I said, look at what Jack's brought back for you. And you went, oh, that's disgusting.
What made you want me to... What made you think I wanted to see...
So Jack dropped it and hissed at you and growled at you.
I know. He was so chuffed.
He was so happy. He's
so
half
fast.
killed something.
Honestly, we're sort of on guard, but he's so
The
fast.
tail was that long, by the way, as well. I'm not exaggerating, because it was green that long, and then there was a big brown bit on the end of it.
It wasn't. It was red.
It weren't. It was green. I was watching it.
Anyway, we've had a nice time here.
I'm the one who picked it up and had to go and put it in the bin.
Yeah. We had a couple of walks around Castle, and you'll see all them in last video or this video, whichever, you know. Anyway, we're off to the supermarket now.
I don't know if we put that into a video.
What, the castle?
Well, it's probably going to be...
Vultures.
It's good morning, we're leaving.
So it'll be in the last ones.
So it could be in the last one, but it could be in the next one, couldn't it? It could be in this one.
Oh, let's stop there, we might be boring people.
Well, I'm trying to work out how to do a video with you edited.
I know, and I said I'd be more succinct, didn't I?
Yeah.
We'll get the hang of this one day.
So, I don't know if you can see, but this is how they tap resin on these trees. You can see it coming down. It goes into these buckets. So they're scraping the bark off and then it injures the tree, so it tries to heal itself. So it sends this liquid out, which is the resin, and that's where you're tapping it, and it goes into these buckets here. And I don't know if you can see, yeah, if you see here, these are the old marks, what they've done previous years. And this is all the resin on hard. So when you see rosin on the bows and violins, this is what it is. There's a bit there, it's just drying. You can see where it's coming out. So this pine woodland is somewhere where they are harvesting all the resin for industrial use. Really purple orchid.
It's like being in Namibia.
Well, yeah, no tarmac roads.
It's like corrugated.
I'm not so sure this is the fastest way to a supermarket though. I don't know why it sent us down this road.
Bloody sat nav.
Yeah.
It said Camino Rural.
Hey, it's supposed to be a hypermarket, a Leclerc hypermarket down here somewhere.
Yeah.
But
at least
there's a car park there because I've seen it, but...
Yeah. Well, we're coming into a village, so it just might have been an alternative route.
Well, we look like, as you can see, that it looks like we're going back on ourselves as well.
Oh no, don't tell me he's messing about again.
It's Google taking us round in circles again, possibly. So, what's that thing there?
What the hell is that? Is it?
Oh.
I don't know.
No idea what that is. I know I'm told the Asian hornet's nests are really big, but that looks massive.
Shut the window then.
I don't know what the heck's caused that.
It's not just dead growth of the... Well, This was a nice little spot in the trees next to a tennis court, football pitch or whatever, basketball, everything. And so it's great if you've got dogs because, well, we're at the back of the village, so it's where everybody stores the farm machinery, but down here, lovely walk into the trees. It's really nice. And the birds are singing, it's gorgeous. The chemical emptying place is a bit in need of a bit of TLC, but apparently this is one of the least populated places in Spain around this region. So we're just doing a stopover and we're on our way a bit further north now.
The rest of this video is mainly a time-lapse of our journey through this rural and remote part of Spain. To our next park up, please enjoy the music that accompanies it. Thank you.
You say take me on a treasure hunt. I long for something new. Have you heard the fairies when they sing and dance? Oh, I wish it was me every night. When I close my eyes, I see.
So, can you tell me the end location?
That beauty lives in me too.
So we're going through a region that is a Jurassic period of rock being exposed, so you can see dinosaur footprints in certain places. Just spotted a nice little waterfall there.
I'm going to go walk up to it.
Are you? Well, I might come with you then. I bet that's fresh. Spring water, possibly. Oh, that's very nice. It looks like they're building something here. Since it's the main route into the next valley, they'll have to keep it open.
Well, if they don't, the rest of the villages in this valley will become deserted.
They will. Major roadworks have been done here, haven't they?
Yeah. And that river's suddenly become big.
They had to change the course of the river.
Or they've dammed it. That's part of the reason why they've done all the road there.
You're right, partly dammed. There is a bit of sunshine today, but it's not in the valley, it's up on the top. Massive dam. So they're either in the process of flooding it or no, that's its height.
Yeah, it's flooded.
Turn right onto Carretera de Montaña, LR286.
I think this is the dinosaur museum.
The whole region's full of dinosaur prints in it and everything, so...
Yeah, we saw them last year, didn't we?
Yeah.
One of many. Yeah, we saw them last year near Pobo. I was just going to put kettle on, and then they said, right, go through, go. So he's just laid beside the road. We thought it were freshly laid, didn't we?
Yeah.
There's a little man with a thing. He's going to let you through.
There's a lot of fucking rain.
Wave us through, then walk in the way, why don't you? Now he's moving his truck thing around. Oh, I can't help it. I love little cars. I love little anything, really. That baby one's gone behind its mum.
Yeah, there's
They
another
always come
baby.
behind their
There's
mum.
another baby one above.
Yeah, I'm looking at that one, but the really little one. Oh, hang on. Mum's moving. Oh, there's a few. Oh, look at that. There it is. That is so little. Well, this road was definitely in need of
Repair.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
Look at the state of it. Cheesy Bean Factory.
To go back onto the road, I'll launch it. Pink flowers there. Right, Jack, you can come forward now. Right, thank you.
We had a quiet, peaceful night here, although it was a bit of a dog walker's paradise during the day. Right, let's have a look at the map. We haven't done that for quite a while, so I'm going to show you the route we took in Spain. So we came in at Canfranc from the French-Spanish border. We came down south, down the main route, past Huesca and through the centre of Zaragoza. After Zaragoza we came down the A23 and we made our way down to this part where we turned west and we followed the route to Orihuela del Tremedal, where the dog was. Then we weaved our way past Grigo where we went last year and continued south. We didn't stop in Cuenca because it was busy, so we continued on the A40 and we went west and we came down to Alcázar de San Juan and then across to Puerto La Paz where we stayed, and then we went direct south around Membrilla, Valdespenas, La Carolina. We stopped at Banos de la Encina, which is where the castle, and we were under that canopy. We did a little route round here and then we came out at Andujar, and then this is where we did the route where we were looking for the links. So we went and took a detour around via Villanova de Cordoba and Pozo Blanco, and then we came back down to Cordoba on that route, and then we stayed in Cordoba, near Cordoba. Very busy campsite. We took the scenic route from Cordoba to the west and then south through Equijar, not very good with Spanish, El Saucijo where the turkey farm was, and then we turned west again and went through El Coronel where we stayed, and then we came down to, not actually to Cadiz, but we turned off before Cadiz and went to Puerto de la Santa Maria. We were supposed to be going across to Cadiz on the ferry, but it was windy. Then we came back up the same route and then we veered off to Miss Seville. We were supposed to take a shortcut on that ferry, but we didn't, so we had to go all the way around. So it was there at Correa del Rio where we were supposed to catch the ferry. So we ended up going round, and then we headed out of the Seville area west. So when we came west of Seville, we ended up coming across to Hulva, where the 3 ships were, and then we went north, and we called at that lovely village Almandro, which was free, and we came up north to the castle near Mora, and then we went up here north. Apologies, this was where we stopped at Luz on the other side of the lake, and we actually went out this way up through the Pilotu. Well, no, I got a bit confused because we ended up going up to Elvira for some coolant and then coming back down, and then after we'd stayed at Luz we went north to Villa Vicosa, and then we went west past Elvas where that beautiful aqueduct was, and then we went up and round, and then we started to make our way north quite quickly, not stopping in many places, and then until we got up to here so we got here to Canaveral. We did the laundry, and then we headed off up north towards Balanga de Dura. So we headed up the 110, and then we stayed at Villa Castin before we got to Balanga de Dura. Forgot about that one. Past that nice castle at Turagan now, and then past that nice village which we're going to return to at Ailon, and then we went to Balanga de Dura. We stayed there for 3 days. Lovely place. Then we headed up north again via Soria and up to Villareal, and then after that we went west round Calahorra, round Pamplona, and then we finished up here at Aoaz in this episode before going back over the Pyrenees. Hope you enjoyed that. In the next episode we get a bit of rain and we get stuck in some mud. We find an alternative community, canal side, and I show you an alternative way to do burgers, particularly if you're gluten free. And finally we almost get a field to ourselves. Almost. Till next time.